This is the beginning of June, and we're going to be talking about conifers and cover crops at their base. This is one of the most phenomenal cover crop situations that we have on the farm at NVK. When you look at it, we have quite a bit of clover, which means that within this whole system, we have a huge amount of nitrogen that this clover is giving to the ground. We're able to time the mowing of the clover in order to give a shot of nitrogen. It's been demonstrated by, I think it's Dr. Nadzielski from the University of Guelph, that when you mow, within about 5 to 7 days, we get a shot of nitrogen given to the trees. And the nitrogen is in a good form for absorption by the trees. The clover also gives a good service to this whole environment with the flowers, like what we have here in the white clover. Since this attracts bees quite a bit, bees also bring beneficial insects which will protect the trees that you have around. And according also to the bee research center in Guelph, bees prefer white over red, which is another good thing. Also, when you look inside this whole clover organization, it's so dense that you do end up having a lot of material on the ground, which brings more worms and microbes that will degrade this soil. So it is excessively positive. When you look as well a little bit further, we do have a bit of grasses that are starting to grow. We have reseeded some grasses, like perennial grass, for example, or fescue. When you associate clover and fescue together, you get an increased amount of nitrogen in this whole system. The clover produces enough nitrogen for itself and for the clover, which means for the trees you have more nitrogen available.